What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Kaiserreich mod. We are playing as Chile. Last episode we were working on finishing up the fabrication here against Mexico. And we're looking to do 2 naval invasions simultaneously. And so they still have in between 50, 60, and 75 divisions or so. In 2 days we're getting ready to kick this off. I've got my air power positioned. I've got my naval power positioned here as well. And so I did sort of skip ahead a little bit since the last episode that you guys have seen, just in order to sort of avoid having you guys sit here and stare at nothing happening for so long. So, alright, we've got the fabrication done. Let's go ahead and declare the war, conquer. I'm going to call my allies into this. Actually, I'm not going to call them all in at once here. So we've got the war declared, and I'm going to call in France, Britain, the other France, and then America. I'm thinking that's what we want to do here to start off with. So meanwhile, we can tell Orange Group and Teal Group to go ahead with their plans. So they're going to get off on their boats. Yes, it looks like the other allies have joined us now. Yeah, everybody and their brother. Irish Socialist Republic even coming in here at this point. So they're going to go ahead and get off the boats. Yes, they have actually started the maneuver. That's good. Yeah. Ireland part of our faction now. So here we go. Looks like there's 4 enemy divisions on this port where we're landing 1 group. And they're sort of stacked up here against this line trying to fight. And then you've got the Americans and their allies up here in the north that are going to try to storm down. Let's see if they can make it work here. I do need Orange Group to try to take this port if at all possible. I've got claims here on sort of the southern portions of Mexico, so I'm hoping that territory will go to us by the end of this war. Let's kick it up to speed 4 here, so we can get across the Caribbean Sea. Yeah, everybody joining in now against Mexico. Burma included. So they are screwed. Non-aggression pact from the Soviets. We'll accept that. Might have to cancel that later, but we'll see. Wow. So all of the 3rd International coming in here all at once. Let's double check on our air power. So definitely showing as a green. They do have anti-air stuck up in this area. So the bombing run's going off. Well, they did just invest 900 fighters, 900 enemy fighters. So my jet fighters are going to get chewed up here. But we've got plenty of those in the bank to reinforce with. So what kind of casualties do we have so far? 0. Okay, here comes Orange Group. And Teal Group now is actually showing as a green 94 to get in on this port, so that's really good news. We'll combine these forces in once we sort of take this little portion here. And excellent. So Orange Group has now made landfall. And what we're going to do is take them and sort of have them drive this way with things. So let's give them an offensive line order here just to go towards the capital. And we're going to have them go ahead and execute there just to spread out. So the port is ours. Yep, level 3 port, so that's good news. We've got some supply coming in. Yep. Showing as yellow, but at least there we go. And now Teal Group has arrived. They're going to spread out along this entire line here. And their job is going to be to drive northwards as quickly as possible as well. Orange Group did not, I guess, get the memo. Hold on a second. Orange Group. Interesting. Not really sure why they're not taking the initiative here, but we can micro out some of this stuff like this, for example. We can take this tank division and have you sort of mop up going this way. And then we can add you into Teal Group. Well, he's a general, so we would need a field marshal, presumably, in order to do that. Guy's still moving into position here along the Teal line. Let's actually try to break out like this with this infantry. And then we'll go something like this as well. Yeah. showing as red supply now for this area. We do have 2 ports working for us. We've got damaged infrastructure for sure. So that's part of the problem here. And so we're going to want to... No, don't have a big enough toehold yet to actually build new infrastructure in those areas. Alright, Orange Group, come on up to the line here as well. Mexico City. Yep. Perfect. Teal Group, let's go ahead and send you off. Get things moving. We just need to spread out as quickly as possible here. So this territory going to Central America here now. 5K in overall casualties so far. Still making over up to 2.8K now in recruitable population per tick. So that's good. So we're going to get in here and automatically get counterattacked, it looks like. But the tank divisions are going to be able to handle that, so that's good. Okay, and so this territory actually now showing is going to us. Which I like. Yep, now we've got yellow supply, so we're at least able to get something in the bank. How are the Americans doing up here? Oh, rushing down now. It looks like they're speed rushing the victory points. We're still moving in pretty nicely, though. They're moving down this peninsula here. In Baja area. Yep. So trying to eat up as much territory as possible. Trying to get additional recruitable population as well. How's my Air Force doing out here? Not the best ever. We did have close air support here. I'm actually going to remove this entire line like this. The jet fighters and bombers, though, are able to reach most of the rest of the country. So we'll leave them in. Let's see, that did give us a little bit of manpower back. And then, unfortunately, the Central Americans getting some of this territory here. This just flipped over to France. Let's try to help out with this attack going this way and this way. It is time for Orange Group to also start their march towards the objectives here. Mexico City automatically going to me here. Looks like the Americans are actually retreating back off that line. They did take it back. Green 60s and 70s here that we're showing. Green 81. 17K in overall casualties. Let's sort by participation here. So I'm sort of second in line there behind the Americans, which will be good for the peace deal. The Mexicans already at, wow, 68% towards capitulation. A couple Mountaineer divisions can help out here. This Orange division can actually move forward into that unoccupied province, even though it is mountainous. Just need them to get over there pretty quickly if they can, because we are taking lots of attrition. 24K in casualties for me now. So once we take this whole state, I'm assuming that's going to flip over towards someone else. I can add an air wing in right here to throw in some close air support, so let's do that. Close air support 2. There's my level 3s. 400. And you're, of course, going to be assigned here. And go like this. So that does give them some better range as we move up towards the capital. Once we hit that capital, I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for the Mexicans. So just steamrolling now here at this point. Okay, guys are going to continue moving forwards, going this way. Has the air wing made it over here yet? 400 of you. Strength of 100%. Okay, so it looks like they are still deploying then. Yep, still deploying. So, that's fine. We are running on speed 3 here. Let's actually get this guy to move up the coastline here a little bit further even. Okay, tank division's now starting to spread out a little bit. Rushing in with an attack on Veracruz here. Yep. So as soon as that state was taken, it did flip over to the Centro Americans. Let's take this guy and continue his journey up this way. Let's take that port to get some extra supply in for our troops. We're going to actually continue on with some combined attacks going this way. 40k in casualties. We're down below the 200k mark now, which is a little concerning. I'm actually going to take... I'm going to tell these guys to stop rushing things, and let's try to micro things here going forward in order to save some lives. So, for example, we've got 2 Mountaineer divisions that can go this way for an attack. There's one guy here that could help us out from this side. And then 2 divisions here. Nice. Yep, that is Stormy and Mountainous. For sure. So they moved in. Nice. Let's get you to come up this way. Approaching Guadalajara now. 3 Mountaineer divisions here. Can we charge up the hill? We're going to try. Let's bring in some infantry and some extra guns here to help out with that. Another Mountaineer from here. Red 49. And that's, yeah, that's how you take casualties right there. So we'll leave them be. Yep, that's flipping over to American territory now. So let's let everyone sort of disperse a little bit and get organized. Because we are showing as green here for supply now. Getting a lot of supply routes here coming in from America. And where else? Across the Pacific areas here. Ace pilot promoted. Nice. Alright, tank division, continue rolling up this way. And actually, just go ahead and take this city for me here, Guadalajara. Three divisions here. We're going to attack. 2 more infantries. 2 from you. So that's going to get them to move off of the line there for sure. Guad has fallen. Oh yeah, they're so close here. So they're about to fall. They are about to capitulate. Squeezing them from both sides for the 3rd International. So when the peace deal occurs, we will hopefully take as many states as possible. Here we go. I get the 2nd amount of points here. Give score or pass. Well, I'm not trying to give score away. What happens if I pass? Did they just get puppeted like in... Yeah, since the Americans got to choose first, they took everything. Damn it. Look at that. That makes the Americans that much stronger at least. And that pretty much gives us the entire Western Hemisphere for the faction, with the exception of Brazil down here. So, that's really going to be the only way that we can grow ourselves and take all of that territory, for example. So, we're going to head back down here and try to continue saving up some additional manpower. And hopefully we can still go to war with the Brazilians here at some point. Okay, everyone's strategically redeploying back down to red group now. 167k in manpower in the bank. I've got such big stockpiles, we could probably go to scraping the barrel. I think we do have to be at war in order to do that. Let's see. At war, estimated enemy strength ratio of 100% or more compared to our army. So that would boost us up to a 25% It'll only give me another 5% recruitable population, really. Still getting that 2.8 thousand men per tick. Where are all of my new subs coming out? Right here. So I did think we tried to consolidate submarines here. Yes, we did. Okay, so this is, we're going to make a new fleet here. We're going to call this Pacific Subfleet 1. So I want to make those new productions here pop out with them. Good. And we do need to also take these other 13 brand new subs that we're going to use to start harassing the Japanese with, hopefully. So they're going to move into Wellington there. Yes, I know we have low manpower. We have humongous stockpiles of all equipment. So we're looking good there. All the infantry and such coming back home. Maybe we should make a little bit of a Pacific invasion force. The French having real troubles now trying to break further into Australia. So that's one thing we could do. Philippines here. Yep, everybody moving back in. So when we get over here, we'll consolidate and look, take a quick look. Let's see what other wars are going on now, current wars. Yeah, so the Soviet-Japanese war is the one the French want me to join. And the Thai-German war here. That's the one we're not going to join. So, basically we're down to, in the world, fighting against the co-prosperity sphere. Soviet Union's still fighting for their lives up here. They're part of the 4th International over here. Interesting. Belgrade Pact actually holding territory up here now. Serbia chopping up portions of Finland. That's looking pretty weird. Middle Europa. So is Ukraine back out on its own? Yes, it is. So they've sliced and diced a bunch of folks over here. Let's take another look at the Brazilian stats in between 93 and 113 divisions. So that in itself is a problem. And that manpower, for the most part, is another thing. So we would have to strike quickly. We would have to defeat them very quickly as well. Wish I could see something about their templates. We would sort of try to move in through the south, I think. As the jungle will be really problematic and result in a lot of casualties. I'm thinking we would leave some divisions up here to sort of man the line, if you will, while we were to move down and sweep through this way. Yeah, you can see some troops definitely coming down to the south now to stack up on the border. So that's good stuff. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, maybe leave me a comment if you have enjoyed my content. And I've also got a Discord and Patreon page out there now, so check those out as well. And we'll go ahead and catch you guys next time.